everybody, you are watching tutorials. My name is Alex, and in this tutorial I will show you how to design this amazing logo in Gravit Designer. You will learn 3 features of working in Gravit Designer: how to create the shapes and convert it to the path, open the path and create these amazing mountains and fun, then how to duplicate the objects around any shape. In this case we are going to duplicate it around the circle, and finally I will show you how to curve the path around any shape in Gravit Designer. And before we start, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give a thumb up, subscribe to my channel and share this tutorial with friends and colleagues. It helps my channel to gain more people and it encourages me to keep up with my tutorials. Thank you for watching and let's go! Okay, and I want to start with the triangle. Grab a triangle tool and create the triangle, reduce the size, and then head over to the fill, delete the fill and introduce the border. Increase the border weight and then modify the border in the advanced border settings in Gravit Designer. If you're a pro version of Gravit Designer, I highly encourage you to head over to the shared style and create a new shared style. It will keep all of your stroke attributes inside, and you will then duplicate these attributes to any shape with a single click. If you're using the free version, you need to skip this step. Our next step is to convert the triangle to the path by clicking on this icon using the shortcut Ctrl+Shift+P, Command+Shift+P, then open this path on the appearance panel and reduce the stroke so you'll get only the mountains. Now delete unnecessary points and curve the sides. Curve the sides to create the mountain. Now I gonna draw the path with the pen tool. It's very easy, guys. If you need some pen tool assistance, I highly encourage to see my tutorial on the pen tool. But this one I want to increase the speed a bit to make this tutorial a little bit more dynamic. When you're done your design, adjust the shape a bit, draw a marquee with the subselect tool or pointer tool in Gravit Designer, and then duplicate the shape by dragging, holding Alt or Option key on your Mac. With the second mountain, you need to adjust a little bit the size of this mountain so it will be kind of hidden by the first one. Finally, I'm using the same steps to create the smallest mountain in my design. I'm creating the rectangle, then converted it to the path, then open the path, delete some unnecessary points and modifying in order to get the shape of my mountain. Then I will add some details with the pen tool again. Arrange your mountains in the way you want and then head over to the ellipse tool, grab the ellipse and start drawing a perfect circle by holding the Shift key. Render the fill to 0 and head over to the border, introduce the border and finally go to the appearance panel and cut the second angle to slice the half of your circle, open the shape and then play with the values of your angles to get the result you need. So as you can see, my thumb is barely tangent with the mountains and it looks like the sunrise. Finally, let's draw the sun beams. You can do it with the simple line tool. You need to draw 2 vertical lines, but before we start, guys, we need to draw the big circle because we need to see the margins of our artworks. This circle, guys, works in 2 ways in my logo design here. First, it creates the shapes, it defines the shape of my logo, and secondly, it helps me to curve the path around. So I will put the path on this circle. But before we start, guys, we need to create the circle. define the shapes and then lock it on our layer so we wouldn't. And if you're following along this tutorial and reach this point, I want to reward you with some small break and also give you my regards, because we just surpassed the middle of this tutorial and it's left to add some sunbeams, create some clouds and add some river, and finally add our text in the middle. And finally guys, as a reminder, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit this doorbell button so you won't miss my next tutorial, Gravit Designer and Adobe Illustrator. Now let's get this line and create vertical line. Now duplicate this line and put it in the bottom. Finally, you can group it or you might not group it, and head over to this transform, and you see this dot in the middle. It's the point of our transformation, so we need to make a duplicate with Ctrl D Command D and then rotate, and then finally Ctrl D Command D again to repeat this transformation over and over again until you reach the original piece. So let me break it down for you. Again, you create two pieces, then you need to keep them selected and create a duplicate with Ctrl D Command D, then head over to the transform panel, and after you see the bullet, red bullet in the middle, you can rotate these duplicates. We don't interact with the original file. Rotate these duplicates to the angle you need, and finally Ctrl D Command D to repeat this transformation over and over. Now we need to clear our shape from the unnecessary sunbeams and start modifying them to support your aesthetic outlooks to the logo design. As for me, I just randomly foreshorten some of the pins and add some elements to make it a little bit more natural, because we are talking about outdoors activity, so the logo should be clean but wild. Finally, we need to draw the skies, we need to draw the clouds, and you can do it by using the ellipse tool, holding shift key and create some perfect circles. Then again use the angles to slice some of the part and open this path. Combine some duplicates of these circles to get your clouds, and then arrange these clouds on your skies. Now we need to draw the horizontal line in order to make our wavy line. You need to draw the horizontal line, head over, unselect everything by clicking on the empty spot of your canvas, and to bring up the grid. We need to bring up a grid and modify it. I'm totally fine with the 60 by 60 pixels grid, and then I will grab the subselect tool and put some additional anchor points into the way where my grid lines crosses this line. Finally, we need to head over to the paths that combines these anchor points and curve them away by dragging them to the top and to the point with the subselect tool. This is the easiest way how you can create this wavy line in Gravit Designer. I tried the other ways, I tried some effects of the Pro version but failed. I think this is the best way to do it. Now I want to grab the duplicate and slice the anchor points on the sides and reduce it in size. Finally, I want to decrease the size of another duplicate, and finally I want to create the third duplicate and leave only one curve inside in the center of my design. Make sure that you're aligning everything to the center. It's important, guys, to keep the center alignment. Finally, unlock your circle, because we are going to curve the text. So unlock your circle, grab the text tool and come up to the circle. As you can see, it's getting this red border, this red bounding box, so it's getting red, meaning you can type on this path. And when you finish typing, make sure that you're typing in all capitals, because for some of the reason the advanced text options that are available in the Pro version doesn't work to the text on path. So type your word, and as you can see, this bullet, this red bullet, you can use it to drag your text to the position you need. Finally, increase the size of this text, change the letter spacing, change the word spacing to get the desired result you need. Select the perfect font, and finally guys, you can hide circle by deleting the border first, and then I want to go to the angle and render the second angle value to 0 to slice the circle by half, because I need only one half of the circle for this design. Finally guys, in order to present it in the best probable way to your client, you need to put this logo on the mockup. You can create the mockups into GIMP, and if you want to learn how to place your logo design to the GIMP, you need to leave the comments in the description, and I will show you if I get 10 more comments for this tutorial. And finally, you can use the online tool, for example all mockups, or one of my favorite is the Placeit, because it has free account, it has premium account, and it works very well with the Envato elements. So I will supply the links on the description with some amazing discounts for you. 50% discount on the Placeit, 50% discount on the Envato elements. So guys, enjoy and have a great day.